That shit was hilarious. But for the Corona thing, so Dick, your prescription is fucking just shut it, turn it all back on, basically.
Stop 5G. That's my prescription. It's obviously causing these. Yeah, have you got that one yet?
I've heard it, but I didn't know anyone was serious about it. I thought it was just a meme.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a joke it is.
I've gotten floated out like a guy at his prom just trying to touch the thigh of his date. Guys will text me like, "Oh, yeah, and then there's the whole 5G thing," and I'll just go, "Shut it down. Nope, that's it." Wherever you heard that, however much you've been thinking, unwind that and stop thinking about it. I was willing to wash my hands more, but then they declared
la-di-da.
Yeah. I was willing to stop licking doorknobs. The stock market started going down. I said, I'm not licking doorknobs anymore. Then it went up a little bit. I said, I'm back to licking the doorknobs. I was very worried about it. I thought it was a plague too until they canceled my live show and turned LA into martial law or martial law light, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. Marshall Tucker.
Marshall Tucker. But we have none of it out here.
Pilot to Bombardier.
And what pisses me off is like I'm watching real time. People change the whole flatten the curve was supposed to extend the pandemic and not overcrowd hospitals.
Right.
But now people are saying, oh, actually, it was to prevent deaths. I'm like, no. I remember it wasn't for that. It wasn't to delay time until we invent some vaccine. Mm-hmm. It was just to stop the hospitals from getting overcrowding.
Spread
and now
the
I
death
see
over a longer period of time.
Yes.
Yeah, and every time I see some bitch nurse dancing to doing the Macarena or the Harlem
the TikTok videos are terrible.
Where the fuck are the ventilators now? So I can't go to a strip club so you C-words can go do another TikTok together?
I mean, you can say cunt if you want.
I mean, at this point, like
I don't know. Is Me Undies okay with me calling our heroic hospital workers?
I don't know, but I know that's funny.
And every family in America has $64,000 of new debt that their kids have to pay off. But God forbid, Grandma, who we've stuck in a living mausoleum of a retirement home, gets hit with a mystery plague that a chick. And I called it right away. Day one, I said a woman caused this. And what do you know? Day fucking one. I said on my show. Day fucking one. I know a woman caused this because she left the cap off of a bottle in the virus lab in Wuhan. A woman couldn't put a cap on a bottle to save her life, her grandma's life, or the life of everybody on the face of the fucking earth. And what do you know? What did they say today on CNN? It came out of that lab. A woman took it out of that lab, gave it to her boyfriend. He went to the meat market and ran around, greased himself up, and got naked and slapped. I don't know what they do at that meat market, but what do you know? I was right on that. And I'm right on all this shit, too.
Dude, I love your narrative so much, I'm not going to research it. I
choose to believe it as well.
True.
I'm hands off on this one. I'm pretty sure 100% of that is not accurate. But I'm going to go with it.
Sounded good.
When he said
I'm a globalist would say.
When he said it was on CNN today, I was like, wait, huh? No,
it wasn't.
No.
No. A guy asked Trump yesterday, hey, what do you think about
now we know it's true.
No, the reporter asked Trump, what do you think about the reports? And Trump said, I can't comment on that. If the reporter's saying it, shit.
I saw a reporter ask him about pardoning the Tiger King, all right? You're not selling me with that.
That's on the table, too.
That was the funniest question a reporter's
Free
ever
Joe
asked
Exotic, man. Yeah, got to free that guy.
How is Trump
He's
not
a national
sick
treasure.
Yet? Like Trump, like so many of these world leaders that Trump was like shaking hands with and bumping chests with, like they're all sick as fuck, and he's still there like
impervious to disease. I'm impervious, even the corona.
That's pretty good.
I can't get enough.
Yeah.
I love watching Trump and people say, "Oh, Anthony, you're a cheerleader for Trump." I'm not. Look, I like what he's done. Take him out of the equation. His antics, his talking, his opinions, his womanizing, all that. I like the fact that 3.5 years ago we were this, and then aside from this whole corona thing,
yeah, we were pretty terrible. Go on.
Everything was going pretty good.
Army had no ammunition, I heard.
When no ammunition. The generals
more
are
bullets than they
saying
know what to
we
do
have
with."
no bullets.
The general
no
said we
ammo.
had no bullets. The army ran out of bullets.
Who got him the bullets? Trump got him the bullets.
Right. I'm sure
And they're
it was
great
such
bullets. They're
bullshit.
good, great, perfect ammunition. Perfect.
Lame.
I love it. And I said that today on the best. I said it today. He goes, we are going to beat this. We're going to beat it so good. And it's like, he doesn't know how to speak. I get it. He really sounds like an idiot when he talks. I get that. But I like that he's not a politician. I just like that part of it. I don't care about his woman. We knew it. And if, like I said, if you're from New York, you've known Trump for decades, and you knew he was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
As far as but if you wanted to throw a monkey wrench into the machine, he was the perfect monkey wrench to throw into it, and we needed it. The politicians have been screwing us for decades. That was the guy that we're like, let's put this guy in and let's see what happens. And you know what? As far as the country running goes, I didn't have much of a problem with it.
He's doing great.
I'm on board. I agree with you
you
100%. Like I was just, I hate politicians so much. And
Yeah.
what I like about Trump is how much politicians hate him.
Yes.
Lindsey Graham can
And the
grin
mainstream media. Yeah.
Lindsey Graham can pretend that he's okay with Trump. Now you know he's seething
Oh, he hates him.
with that
Yes.
underlying homosexuality hate that he has. He's just so he hates him so much. You know, he's at his dinner parties and he's talking about that goddamn Trump. he hates him. He hates him. But
You know what? I love
the
if
media,
Lindsey Graham-
even worse, the media hates him. Even at Fox News.
And fuck
Fox
the
News,
media.
I'm sure the people at Fox News underneath the propaganda hate him. But they're
Yeah.
like, well, CNN is going to be on that team. We got to be on the other team. This is just how it works out. They're the
can't
commies.
Well, I mean, like
stand
who isn't like the big bootlicker over at Fox is Hannity, right?
Yeah.
Oh, big time. I
That's
listen
one
to
of
the
them.
radio
I've
show.
even seen clips of Tucker being like, Trump, what the fuck is up, man? What are you doing? And Hannity's just like, it's all brilliant. It's 6D chess.
Yeah.
It's the finest strategy.
Belt yourself in tonight. We have an amazing show. We're going to make revelations that you've never heard before. Oh, it's the same show.
Oh, it's the same.
It's
yeah.
the same thing you said for a month.
There's a
fact
bunch.
that the
Laura
media
Ingram
hates
is an
him, I
ass
like
kisser
that.
too. That Judge Shapiro, what's her name? The
Janine
judge?
Pirro.
Janine,
Yeah, there's a
She's
half
feisty.
of their lineup has never seen a thing that Trump didn't do brilliantly.
I'm sure. I believe you. I know some of them like Brett Baer don't
He can
like
be
him very
critical.
much.
Yeah.
I know Tucker's critical of him, but like
But I
Hannity,
mean,
know is
the
like
whole
big
the other
bootlicker.
end of the spectrum is people like MSNBC and CNN, where anything he does is not good. Like there's nothing he can do right on those networks. And even something like, I guess Elon Musk
Mhm.
had said that he was going to have Tesla make a bunch of ventilators.
Right.
Mhm.
So he did, and he sent them out. And CNN has this piece that says Elon Musk promises ventilators, doesn't deliver. So he went on Twitter last night and posted all the letters of thanks that he had gotten
Nice.
and Tesla had gotten and
Good for him.
SpaceX has gotten from doctors and hospitals of this unbelievable amount of ventilators that he has sent to this, and goes, why is CNN even still on the air? Elon Musk said that, who I believe is like not only Tesla, the company. I think Elon Musk is the new Tesla, the guy, just this brilliant kind of crazy dude. And I love him. But how does CNN print something like that without any confirmation, especially when the guy that they're accusing puts out all this evidence that their story was bullshit?
There's no accountability for journalists.
None.
Like, we've seen that. Like you can say anything pro or anti-Trump that you want, and you're really not going to have your feet held to the fire for the most part.
Do you know the only currency that the media ever had was trust? And when you think about it, like when they say my sources tell me, when Walter Cronkite said my sources tell me, you believed him because he never lied to you. He had always his reputation was his currency. Now they lie constantly. So why would I believe when someone goes, my sources tell me, you go, well, you're full of shit and you don't have sources. And I don't believe it, because once they lie to you, they have nothing else to make you believe them with aside from their reputation, which right now the media is shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all like the mainstream media is, and this isn't even like a political thing, but they're all horrified of the uprising of third-party internet content that is siphoning so many views and so much analysis from them. And basically, like, they're having to take their old archaic format, which is, and I know Woody's complained about this before, where it's like, all right, we're going to have 8 people on Skype, on Zoom, and each person's going to say 2 to 5 inconsequential sentences, and then we'll go, all right, and now it's time for you to hear from this lumbar company. Thanks for tuning in. Whereas, you know, like online people can be like, no, we're going to bring 4 people in with opposing views, and we're going to allow a 2-hour debate on it.
Yeah, like we have here. Everybody's got different ideas about things.
Well,
That's